It's the mighty good word party folk. I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here up about a mile high on the sun state. It's a little later on Sunday, May 26th. It's a holiday weekend in the States, so hopefully everyone's enjoying some R&R or hot wings or or a soda. Y'all, it's good. I just wanted to kind of dive in. I know the sign readings, a lot of them were kind of really far out, and the last collective reading was kind of far out. So now a lot of the energy is picking up, or what I mean, it's moving ahead into Gemini. So I wanted to kind of look into this month of June. There are many aspects in the sky that will call you to make decisions. So it is about noticing your limitations and where you benefit from limitations, as in boundaries, or really seeing limits for what they are, or where you can break ceilings or supposed limits. Maybe you've surpassed a old state or old level. So yeah, you're rising, you're coming to the light. And so hopefully we can get into some lighter vibes, because I know I think that source, God, creator, and Mercury, Venus, the moon, all the big gassy giants, they're all on you, on us, on the individual person, as well as the collective, because as we determine our value in whatever aspect that we are the most pushed in, as far as like astrologically, it could be a different arena as for different people. It could be work, it could be relationships, it could be the relationship with yourself, with your body, with food, with how you value yourself, how you hold on to and spend, how you treat all of that, right? And it all then boils down to your self-worth, and really pushing it no matter what. Again, no matter the arena or the aspect or the industry or the relationship. I have the Wild Unknown Alchemy and Animal Spirit Oracle decks from the Wild Unknown. I have a few Tarot decks, as well as the Sacred Symbols Oracle. So we'll go with the flow. With that, Magicians, High Priests, High Priestesses, Kings, Queens, Royals. This is your post-May, post-full moon in Sagittarius, all things Gemini, all planets in Gemini, vibe, court. I'm your mercurial effervescent, Akashic informant, ninja warrior, funny looking jester, and stellar informant with your spiritual divine messages for your multi-expansion, your divine exaltation, and human evolution through all spaces and times. Thank you all so much for being here. I honor you and our energetic exchange. If at any moment you want to support the message or the channel, hit the thumbs up. Or if the message resonates with you, hit the thumbs up. Comment me, share, share, subscribe, all the good things. Thank you all. I'd like to just pull from the Wild Unknown 3, the Tria Prima, so the three goddesses, the Unas, Dos, and the Tres, which is sort of a card for the origin, a card for what maybe causing maybe going against the origin, or maybe causing a challenge to the origin, and then what holds it together, the glue, or what could possibly be the solution to a challenge, right? So 3-card spread. Goddess Isis, Sun God Rome, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides, the highest light, helpful ancestors, wise ancestors, ancient ancestors, helpful ancestors, Spirit Guides of the highest light, Archangels, Angels. Alrighty, so I am getting Pisces, Scorpio, masculine, as well as Leo in general, the sun, Aries. And yes, Jupiter says hello, right? Jupiter is now in Gemini, recently followed by Venus, and then soon enough, Mercury will come into Gemini. Archangels, angels, spirits, highest light. Okay, well, here we are with the origin, the Unus, card number 1, the void. Here's what could possibly be causing havoc or a challenge or a chaos, right? Because you are in the void, which is card number 42, and then you have spring as a challenge, which is card number 17. Wow, and Saturn appears, okay? Card number 7. So, someone related to the Chariot, and after Gemini, of course, begins Cancer season. We just had the full moon in Sagittarius, which to me, the Sagittarian and the Cancer archetypes relate to the Chariot, which is card number 7 in the major arcana. And so again, we're like the father, the Saturnian karmic path unfolds because Saturn is currently in Pisces, and so it weighs heavily on our spiritual path as well as karma. Karma's likely trending as like a hot topic for the last year, especially even outside of non-spiritual circles, and a lot of people may be claiming power and in opposition of themselves receiving karma. And so Saturn now kind of it's sort of like there is where you thought you were immune is where you're not, and where you think that you have to safeguard is where you can check yourself again and see if you've set yourself a limitation that you've likely already superseded, you've climbed above, you've made it over that level. And so for the most part, that is now it's necessary for you to look at that and honor that. That could be a breakthrough moment, that you're not seeing how strong you are because of the fact that you maybe see others perhaps their plight seems more relaxed. It's like they're earning while you're struggling in the most basic sense of the vibration. But suddenly there is a turn of events because the planets are now really pushing to make decisions based on everything that you've been enlightened to, no matter whether you feel that you've done spiritual work or processing work. Now, you are left to your own devices as you continue to step into these newer devices, newer visions, newer paths. But what is agitating is it could have been very cloudy because now it feels like you're without. You don't have all the answers, but you're being pushed to make a decision. So it does feel like a test, and it feels more like you're without a lot of the support. Again, I think that this is that make it or break it moment in the mind where um, because we have the star, and so it has been, I'm so sorry I'm pausing so many times, so it's been agitative. um it is in the mind. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, but it's just a matter of like this, the timing, right? We are very mental, and so it could be okay through a lot of clearing of the mind. Now your mind races to fulfill and fill spaces, and so it's good to have patience as you fill spaces, because you're making decisions on what works now, and what works now isn't the same as what used to work. Y'all, the void. You're really filling in the space with light, and it's agitative like it is. Perhaps others see how different now you move, how your decision making is different, and you take time, or you take a moment to breathe, or you even take a day or a whole week to respond. um, so continue to tend to that. I don't see that there is much control that you should exert, and I think that you're doing well, because you're literally going from a very patient empress, um, an empress who appears regardless of whether they're wearing the red robe, right? Like you're the empress that now sees the vast fields, okay? And now it's like the empress puts down an old like object, an old symbol. It could be too that you've created a ritual where you symbolically put down an old mm, you and return it to the earth. And now it's like the mother and the father rise. Um, they come, they rise for you, like they stand now for you, and so your path is enlightened. It is like your path is now lined with um, the glow, the lamps. It's like a garden path, and so yes, you see, and you're like, whoa, am I going there? Okay, wow, summer. So we are about to embark on our summer. It will be winter in the southern hemisphere, right? So right now, fall could be the beginning of the fall could have been the agitative um, initial breakthrough moment, and now the harvest. Okay, so but you come to see either your um, you come to really see the final completion, and you come to see the initial beginning, and so you will then have a moment of clarity where you can feel justified or comfortable in making a decision. Now, will you move forward? Will you move consequentially, right? Chronologically? Will you step back into Chronos? and move forward in time, right? Card number 17 and 18. So the star and the moon. Yes, will you make it to the portal at the end, okay, in August? And then step through, right? Saturn has gifts for you. Oh my goodness, we're already so into it. I have here the animal spirit from the wall of node. God is nice. God, archangels, angels, spirit advice. Wow, yeah. Okay, Saturn has gifts for you. It's the buffalo, like keep moving through it. And the elephant god. Okay. Ganesha. Okay. Keep moving. The buffalo, keep moving. You're almost there. It's stormy. It's weathering. There are objects in the path. You continually put down heavyweight objects. There's a removal, like you're dropping weight, you're dropping bad relationships, you're dropping out of bad spaces, you're dropping out of bad storylines, okay? You are now out of the fight. This is fire. You're fighting fire with fire, right? But your fire is purifying. The other fire is not. Your flame to tend to. So now Ganesha draws you in. As we said, Ganesha points the path to you now. And you have known all along that you're clearing through paths, but because you're a spiritual being having a human experience, you step out of like the time that Saturn guards, and you kind of start to control the time on your own, and you see what has happened, right? Like you see what that means. Where it has garnered you a lot of attention, as far as like a lot of eyes on you and a lot of folks wondering about you, and then maybe perhaps you react. And so again, like that makes time go by slow. It makes you feel Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer, moody and bored, or like, oh, maybe what I'm working for isn't good enough, or is it even worth it? Wow, we have the moon when I split the deck. I have here the Dreamer's Tarot from Marcella Kroll. Thank you, Goddess Isis, Sun, Adirond, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits, Aquarius, Light. Archangels, Angels. Okay, so Ace of Cups and the Hanged One. Card number 12. Archangels, Angels, Spirit of the High Side. Okay, so past, present, and future regarding this situation as we come into June. What does the collective need to know about this situation regarding past, present, future? Past, present, future. Okay, we already said that people are looking at you because you're the Mystic of Wands. That's the King of Wands. So it's like not even that you want attention, but boom, eyes on you, right? Mystic of Wands. That's present moment. Leo. But we have all the fire. We have the fire element here. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And in the past, like I said, we have Dreamer of Swords. So the Dreamer is the equivalent to the Queen of Swords, okay? So you using discernment to cut out maybe you are also over your divorce phase. You're like, I'm not a divorcee anymore. I'm single and mingling. But yeah, all eyes on you, right? Like people like wondering where you are. Like, are you at work? What? Oh, excuse me? Where? What? Why are you hanging out with them? Well, why are you at the club on a Wednesday night? Well, I forgot you were an adult. That you can do as you please, right, on a school night. But yeah, a lot of people wondering, what are they up to? We have Capricorn, feminine, and Sagittarius shadow aspect. But also like the breakthrough moment of you realizing, you know what, I maybe was just like, maybe I needed friends. And like now you know that, right? Now you know what you want to draw in. And so you must break your own limited perspective of yourself and limited vision of your self-worth. Remember, you've worked a lot on this, and it is agitated because you can't approach things anymore. And it doesn't mean it's really cute and pretty and like things are flowery and butterflies, and because you feel that you've elevated your self-esteem and your self-worth, that now everyone follows suit. No, it's still agitative, and like you're still honoring that you're not just doing it to seem better, to feel better, to do better. It is like to walk onto this new path that, remember, there are so many things that you've manifested that you're very patient about it. And it literally, it's like going from this because you threw out the garbage. You threw out the entire garbage. Not the can, the bin. Okay, but like black, all black, right? Like nothing, the void, to like things are coming through and you're coming to its confidence and your heart chakra, and that's the big prize. Ganesha's like, okay, everyone thinks that I'm the bearer of the lottery win, but you actually win like heart center amplification and heart center activation, which then you manifest with archangels, angels, spirit, device, light, the future. We have here the King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Messenger of Cups want to come out. Messenger is that the Page of Cups. Okay, so now you're attracting. Also, like your spirit guides that work with you. This is very much like you have outsmarted and outwitted. We have here the King of Swords. So Gemini, right? But also Aquarius. It's like you're very attuned to what is unconditional love for the collective versus how you treat yourself with unconditional love, and how you make decisions based on that for you and also the collective. That's coming up where it's not going to be you're going to start to see, wow, the Messenger of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're going to start to see where you can pour love and where others wear false masks or pretend to like honor you. You're starting to really see that. You're starting to really grow from that. We do have Gemini as well as Taurus here. And then I have Sun in Virgo. And yes, I have the water love flow, determining who is just blowing smoke for a specific reason because they want something from you, and being able to discern, right? But then take action. I think that you've been scared to take action on this breaking the limits. I did want to read something funky for you by Orville Wright. No flying machine will ever fly from New York to Paris because no known motor can run at the requisite speed for 4 days without stopping. Can you imagine that? That was a belief from Orville Wright, an inventor. I believe they invented the the motor for the airplane or the, I don't know, whatever. Look, Three of Swords. This is you right now. Lord of Sorrow. Okay, you're really feeling it. Saturn. We said Saturn. Saturn and Libra. Three of Swords. This is our Hermetic Tarot. The Lord of Sorrow. You've healed. But now, Ganesha's like, keep coming through. You're almost through it. Huh, the Two of Wands. Mars and Aries. So you are coming into new arenas because now you lead yourself to where you want to go, and you're don't move too fast in here. There's a lot of like planning needed because it's almost, remember, you're really attractive, and so it could it is like there's a lot of energy around you, and so before entering, right, before entering or before embarking, plan, but move from this space. Keep going. I have like 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archangels, angels, spirit guides, the highest light, archangels. Wow, and we have Saturn in 10 of Wands, Saturn in Sagittarius, and the Magician. So Gemini, Mercury. Yes. You're like coming into it, you're like getting the job, you're gonna get a new job, or you're moving. Yeah, Sun in Gemini. 4 of Wands, okay. Venus in Aries, so you're moving, your hope. And then 4 of Cups, 44. Wow, the number 44 will not escape us. Moon in Cancer, and we said 4 of Cups. So your hope is to move out of this. Your hope is to feel good in moving along. Again, it's going to feel a little bit edgy, emotional. There will be a lot of emotional, or there can be emotional ups and downs. So knowing that, watch how fast you go, and watch what, or listen carefully before you speak up. Formulate thoughts as much as you can before the speak up. Again, why? Because you're like manifesting through speech. You're manifesting movement away from the void, the Lord of Sorrow. You've been in the void. Saturn is ready to lead you out of here, but Saturn requires planning. Saturn can help you, so you can speak to Saturn. Venus is here, and Venus appreciates that message for you because they know that you want clarity. And so Saturn and Venus can also work with your mind, your Mercury, and Saturn and Venus can guide your speech and your self perspective to speak to yourself and to speak to others in guiding, unconditional, loving light, so that you make better efforts to move away from BS like this. Okay, the moon is also very much present. Okay, candle gazing. A lot of you maybe took the advice or are very moved by the Sagittarian forces of fire. There's so much fire here. Okay, you're gonna make it. Don't forget, drink lots of water, electrolytes. Electrolytes. But also the moon, moon and the Mercury have been very present here, and they're giving Venus a break. They're speaking for Venus. Okay, Peacock, 8 of Wands, Moon in Sag, and also Mercury in Sag. They're going to guide you through the rest of the year. 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, Saturn in Sagittarius. Thank you all so much for being here. If the message resonates with you, please don't forget to hit the like, thumbs up, and feel free to share the message, share the videos, watch your other sign placement readings, watch the other collective readings. Leave me a comment, leave me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe. I have here Ethereal Visions Tarot. Four of Wands. So yeah, your hopes and fears are confirmed, but more so the hope that you have is based in authenticity, is based in true decisive action and decisive willed action. Okay, 7, the Chariot, major arcana number 7. Okay, so before you can get to feeling really secure now, just don't forget the rest of this, the rest of the next few weeks will just feel a little bumpy, get a lot of rest, get a little bit of meditative visualization, staring at candles. That's perfect. Just a few minutes a day, or staring at the candlelight is what I mean. Doing meditations with the moon or nightly meditations, a little bit of breath work, planning and visualizing, scripting, a lot of magic, a lot of spell work. Shift your way out of this magically and practically. Also, spell work and work out your spells. Spell out what will work for you so that you are victorious. Okay, so that Venus guides you to victory through the next few weeks of the sun in Gemini. You will start to see the light. If not, you already do see the light and you are asked to continue to move towards it, move forward. I have 10, 10. That number won't, those numbers won't leave me. So card number 20, the Weaver, Lavender, a Mercurial, or Archangels, Angels, Spirit, Highest Light. What do we have for the Void? I want to know. What's the Void about? Yeah, the King of Swords. It is that you are a lot in disbelief that this can work. Okay, we have card number 14, Temperance, Angel. Okay, so yeah, fire and water. There's so much fire. Decrease the mental jaggedness, the mental blocks. Your mind should be leading you to plan or make plans. Now your emotional state and your all the clearing out, believe that you are gonna make it. Okay, the High Priestess, believe it. 2 major arcana came out when we asked for clarification on the Void. Temperance, Angel, and card number 17, and the High Priestess, the Moon. We were just talking about the Moon. So we have Pisces and Virgo, and then we have Sagittarius. We do have 9 of Wands, okay? Mercury and Sagittarius, and then we have 3 of Wands. So a lot of fire again. Watch the health. You're aligning with a new health regime, routine, building healthy, active routines, exercise, or believing and tending to, giving time to visualizations, making sure you're in that healthful mood and vibration, mentally also clear. And yeah, we have the Queen of Cups showing up here, which now you untangle, you undo, but you also lead yourself, so you're not going to feel alone. You're not alone anymore. You won't feel alone. It doesn't feel alone. It doesn't seem alone. Wow. Leading you quickly out of this. It's not the easiest, right? Saturn and Libra, it's not the easiest. But we have Jupiter in Libra then takes control. Okay, 4 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Jupiter comes through and sees all the work that you've done. Now the winds pick up and you move, right? And then it flows. Water flows. Now make sure you feel good, right? The oyster, because it's agitated. You're coming through and you don't want to self-sabotage. You don't want to fight against it. You want to go with it. Allow the hawk to take you with it, then become it. That is where you're going. The Knight of Swords, agitative, promising, an event, very eventful. Events unfold, planetary, practical, getting calls, friends. Hey, come out. Hey, do you want to sign this contract? Hey, are you interested in love? Hey, are you interested in money? Why, yes, I am. Y'all keep it real. I hope you have a wonderful month of June, beginning to end to spring or fall and beginning to summer or winter, or wherever you find yourself. I'm sure it is beautiful and wonderful just as you are. I send you so much love and light and protective ultraviolet light to cloak you in as you continue to move through. Ganesha rewards you very soon. We've spoken about Ganesha over the last few moons, okay? And now keep going, keep going. Drink lots of water. You're gonna make it. Electrolytes, okay? Nutrients, nutrient rich. Also, mental richness, mentality richness, clarity, rich clarity, and rich clarity. You gotta say it twice in Gemini. You gotta do it twice, right? There might be a redo. You might be doing it a lot better. You might feel cuter. You might feel like you've got this, and you do. Boo, you can probably go even higher. Break the limit like Mr. Orville Wright. He was like, I don't think we can make it to Paris. But we said, yeah, we can. We can do it in less than 4 days, y'all. We can do it in like 7 hours. Or I don't know, I forget, 6 hours, 8 hours. All right. Bon voyage. Ciao. Y'all keep it real. I'll be back very soon. Enjoy. We have the last quarter moon in Pisces coming through. A lot of love and light. Peace and blessings to you. Talk soon.